Now shifting our focus to Turkey, where after a series of earthquakes, a state of emergency has now been declared in 10 provinces for next 3 months. The combined death toll in both nations, Syria and Turkey, has now crossed the 7,900 mark. Rescuers in Turkey and Syria battled frigid cold in a race against time to find survivors caught under the rubble after the catastrophe hit the nations. Event overview maps suggest that up to 23 million, including 5 million vulnerable people, have been affected till now. India has sent level 2 medical aid to Turkey and Syria along with 2 teams consisting of 101 personnel of the NDRF along with specially trained dog squads and other necessary equipments.
From last 12 years, we have seen war happening in the country. Then we have also been told that there has been a cholera outbreak recently in Syria. Just explain the situation and how many deaths, how many injuries, and what all relief measures are being carried out by the government.
I am now in the car in Kamishli city, which is located in northern Syria, because our houses, it's not safe. Just before half an hour, an earthquake happened in some cities in east of Euphrates. In Kamishli, we feel of it in Kamishli, Kobane, Raqqa. But the most dangerous area now in Syria, it's in the west of Euphrates. I mean, in the west of Syria, Aleppo and Idlib and Latakia and Hama. I can imagine, according to my calls with my relatives and with my friends, some of my friends, they are still in Afrin and in Aleppo. According to the Ministry of Health in Syria, at least 800 people died in Aleppo and Latakia and Hama, and still hundreds of bodies under the rebels. We know that Aleppo, it's damaged by this war for 10 years by bombardment, by shelling. So the structure, therefore, the building, it's so weak. Just before 10 days, I remember a building in Sheikh Maqsoud neighbor in Aleppo was damaged because for rain and water. And if we will talk about Idlib, which located in the west of Syria, in some towns like Genderes in Afrin, believe me, I get some news from there and some videos. A lot of kids, they are still under the rebels because the local equipments, the local NGOs, it's not enough to help the people. So the civilian people, they rescue themselves by themselves. But if you look at Turkey, all the international aid, it's going to Turkey. And for Syria, it's so complicated because, Syria, we can imagine it's divided for 3 parts. One part is controlled by the Kurds, the another by Syrian government, the third one by the opposition. So, and we know Syria now, it's under of the American economic sanctions. So a lot of NGOs, a lot of countries, they are scared to help Syrian government.